We might start down this end of the table with George Kambosis. George, this is an enormous fight for you because we've heard for so long how much potential, how much skill you have, not least of all from yourself. This is a big step. This is your toughest opponent today. How will you face Brandon Ogilvie on Friday night?
Really excited to be on such a good card. Really good fighters around me, and any one of them could be the main event. They're really exciting fighters, and I just want to be humble now. I don't want to be loud and outspoken, and I just want to be that humble boxer that the Australian public want to see me as. Yeah, pretty much that. Get the fuck out of here. Listen, I'm fighting, beat his ass, and that's it. He's done enough. I'm ready to go. I've been ready to go 6 months ago. He copped the cut. I'm here, I'm ready to go. Let's go.
Do you think you're the next big thing in Australian boxing?
Of course. Who else is? Me. I'll talk the talk and right, I'm going to walk the walk. And after that, they're going to feed me the same.
How good do you think you're going to be? What are you going to achieve in the sport of boxing? You've had 10 fights, 6 knockouts. Obviously, you're undefeated. You've got loads of potential. But what is on the horizon for you?
Man, the world, everything in it. I've been saying it from day one. Even before the pros, the amateurs, I'm going to be the best. They can say what they want to say. The haters can say what they want to say. The more you talk, the hungrier I am. The more I work. If I was you that wouldn't talk, maybe I'll miss a session here and there. I work hard. And I know where I'm going. I've had that dream for a very, very long time. Come Friday night, it's just another statement. Just another night.
Is there any concern in you about the fact that Brandon Ogilvie has significantly more experience and probably fought some tougher opponents than you have at this stage of your career? Do you see that he possibly has the runs on the board? You're the one with something to prove in this fight?
Some Asians. Come on, man. Some Asians and a guy that has the same lifestyle as him. This is another level. This is a guy that trains 3 times a day, every day of the year, for the last 12 years. I don't stop. I stay boxing day in, day out. Australia hasn't seen this in a very, very long time. I'm confident. I've been confident because I'm a confident person. Listen, Friday, it is what it is. I'm put on a show. I'll walk out with all the belts. That's it.
Do you have a question mark over how well prepared Brandon is for this fight? So do you believe that perhaps he's not taking it as seriously or hasn't been able to apply himself to his preparation as much as he would have liked?
I seen he said something about 1 round. He hasn't trained very hard for that, man. 3 minutes, that's all he needs. But, I know he's a fan. He sits and watches everything I put on Instagram. I've got screenshots for him that I want to see. Everything I put up, he checks it out. I don't care what he's doing. He could be running up mountains, he could be sparring elephants. I don't care. When he comes in the ring on Friday, he'll see what it's all about.
Okay, well, you've told us his prediction. What is your prediction for how things unfold at Lima Park on Friday night at the main event?
Hey, that's my prediction. Might be round 1, might be round 10. I'm ready.
Okay, thank you very much, George Kambosis. We just to Brandon Ogilvie. Now, Brandon, maybe rather than asking you a question, I'll just ask you for a response to what you just heard from George Kambosis, your opponent, on Friday night.
Well, I'd say, he's a 40 Mayweather, a white version, so give him credit. But he's got to remember we've got 12 rounds and he hasn't really fought in the last six months, so I've been fighting all year and I have fought some real good boys, so come, Friday night, buddy, I feel sorry for you, I'm going to hurt you.
There seems to be, at least in terms of social media and some of the comments around the place, a genuine dislike between the pair of you. Can you explain to us exactly where that comes from? Is it just to do with George's brash exterior, or is there something else at play?
It's just, George wants to put stuff up and keep going on and on. Alright, once we come back, and photos for 1,000 words, so it's it was a good comeback for me. He didn't like it, you know, his team didn't like it, but there's some funny side to it. Me and the boys had a real good laugh. So,
Listen, I don't watch gay porn sites. You know, I don't sit there and screenshot photos and put my face on gay porn sites. That's the way you want. Oh, that's alright. It's all good. But after Friday, we've got another career for you too. I want that.
after Friday, but you do go and take another career.
Brandon, would you say that you've achieved a bit more in boxing than George has at this stage? You've had more fights, obviously you've fought internationally and you've beaten some good opponents, including the man to your right. Would you say that you've got a few more runs on the board?
Yeah, I had, you know, a few more fights in him and, you know, 70 pretty better boys in him. But I don't really get into that, I don't really trash talk, but, you know, come Friday night, you're going to see he's a better man, you know, he's going to come in there, he's going to bang and he's not going to bang. So Friday night, I'm going to leave it all in the ring, so he wants to be ready to find the iron.
Huge fight for the pair of you, both of you obviously world ranked at this stage, and this is a bit of a stepping stone to look internationally. Where are you at, should you get past George Kambosis on Friday night? What's the next plan for you?
After I punch piss out of him, I'm going to sit down, we're going to be talking to my manager and that, and you know, a few shirts, celebrate my great win over him, and yeah, see where I go from there. Stay in Australia or go to America and sign up.
How many had in this camp? How many drinks you had in the 6 weeks training camp? I said a few.
Oh yeah.
Any last one? Some good clubs for Ivys down the road, man. Check it out.
Well, we'll see you on Friday, buddy.
Okay, give us your prediction, Brandon. How does this go down on Friday night? Do you stop him early? Do you win by points? What do you think transpires?
Well, you know, I'm not about it, I stop him, you know, it's going to do for him, but if he's going to go whole short rounds, I'll punish for something without outcome for him, isn't it?
Certainly is. So any final words from either? I'm sure you've got something to say, George.
The whole camp has been fantasy after fantasy after fantasy. Last night you were saying 1 round, now you're saying 12. It's not a data sort, boy. Listen, after 1 round with me, you're gonna start thinking, oh man, I should have stayed in Perth. I should have stayed on the $2,000 cards. And this is the big time. This is Sydney. I own the city. I'm born and raised from this city. You know what street this is over here? George Street. It's my street. We're in Sydney, man. Not Perth. We're not chasing pigs around. We're in Sydney.
Where's the champ? Where's the world ranking? Who's holding belts? Me or you?
I got the world rating too. I got the world rating.
Where's the belt?
What belt? It's my belt after Friday, so we're going to talk about.
Okay, man.
If you want, I'll sign you, because I know you're checking me out every time on Instagram. I'll sign you a pair of gloves or something. You know, he used to call me the champ. He used to call me the champ on messages. You all seen that, haven't you?
Okay.
Yeah. Used to
So
message
we'll
me.
see Friday when the big announcement.
How am I going to go against Nathan Wright? D-level guy. How am I going to go against Nathan Wright? So who you messaging me up for, man?
I'll pump him.
Who you messaging retired? Don't worry about him. He's not relevant.
What did you do?
Who you messaging? Who you messaging?
So on you Friday night, buddy.
Very good. Well, thank you to George and to Brandon as well. For the benefits of Channel 7 as they hang up here for the rain tomorrow, we might ask the gentlemen to face off here. Oliver, if you'd like to stay between them, Brandon and George, if you'd like to get some shots of these two, obviously this will take